Hey student pilots, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the PSTAR. A handful of you probably know what the PSTAR is about, while another handful have no clue what to expect. This video is to help you clarify and understand what the PSTAR is, how you can prepare for it, and what other students have to say about the exam. So let's dive into the video. So what is the PSTAR? Well, PSTAR stands for Pre-Solo Test of Air Regulations. When it comes to finding out more about the PSTAR, it's the most helpful to go straight to the Transfer Canada website that talks about the student pilot permit. I've linked the website down below so that you can click it for yourself and read through, but I will be going through the website right now.
When you search up Transfer Canada PSTAR, the website is going to open up to a list of topics that will be on the exam, ranging from collision avoidance, visual signals, and communications, and so forth. As you scroll down, you'll understand that anyone who writes the PSTAR is applying for the student pilot permit. The website further dives into the subject areas that are examined by the exam, like cars or air traffic control clearances. There is a test bank of 200 questions of what will be on the PSTAR, 50 of which you will be tested on and expected to get over 90%. Scrolling down, you'll start to get into those 200 questions that are already provided. The answer key for these questions are at the bottom of the page. Links to PDFs for these questions and answer keys are both at the bottom of this website and in my description box, which I've linked down below.
Now, you have to score a 90% on the PSTAR. That doesn't mean you're going to be memorizing for the sake of memorizing all 200 questions. It is the most useful and the most helpful to understand where the rules and where the regulations are coming from. Make it a point to actually learn what you're reading instead of just memorizing to pass and get a 90%. So how do you study for the PSTAR? Well, instead of opening that study guide, like ripping it open and just going through those 200 questions and memorizing it, set it aside before you give yourself some bias on knowing what the answer is, and find the content. And that could be through two ways. I highly suggest the Robbins PSTAR study guide. This is a great resource when it comes to understanding and just reading through where Transfer Canada is referencing their collision avoidance rules or their VFR rules, their pilot responsibilities and equipments. Like all of those things are covered in the Robbins PSTAR study guide, and it's super helpful. I highly recommend going through that before you start jumping into the study guide. A lot of my friends also rely on the use of apps. There's a lot of apps that quiz you on the PSTAR questions, the PSTAR content, some of which are free, some of which you may have to pay for, and it's just convenient. It's on your phone and you can really do it anywhere. Probably you might need data or some sort of Wi-Fi connection though, but that is definitely another way that you can go about studying for the PSTAR. While I do definitely recommend the former, you're more than welcome to try using the app, and if that works more well for you and your schedule, I definitely do recommend going about that way.
Also, make sure to check out Pilot DeMello's website for some free content and exam preparation on the PSTAR. Not only does he provide a brief rundown on what the PSTAR is, he also has PSTAR exam prep for you to do before you write the actual thing. I myself have used his resources before my own PSTAR. All of this is linked in the description box down below.
What do others have to say about their experience with the PSTAR? Well, from asking mentors as well as flight instructors when I was going to write my PSTAR, many just commented that it was one of the most easiest first exams that they have done in their career of aviation. So it's definitely not an exam to freak out over, I would say the least. From my own experience, because I wrote the PSTAR just last October, alongside my class because it was part of our curriculum, it was definitely not a hard exam. And now that you know all about the PSTAR, you can understand that's because the questions were literally published online with Transfer Canada.
If you work well with flashcards, well, I've linked down my flashcard deck in the description box below. I use the program Anki to make my own set, and it has all 200 questions with the answers provided, so that you can also ace your PSTAR. It's important to keep consistent with this program, and it's really helpful because it has spaced repetition so that you're not overloading on information in one day.
So that concludes today's video on a detailed rundown of what the PSTAR is. As always, if you have any questions or comments, or even if you finished the PSTAR and you want to share your experience, please leave a comment down below. And if you have any questions, you can always message me directly through my socials, which I've linked down below. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you next time, student pilots. Bye!